Hi guys, Jack Rogers here. I hope everybody is well, and in this video we are going to be talking all about optimizing, and we're going to run through an example for a lead gen business for booking a call. Now this is going to be one of the most important videos that you will watch today. The reason behind that is if we don't optimize our ads efficiently, all we're going to be doing is wasting our ad spend, which means we can't test as much. And I'm always a big believer that the faster you fail, the faster you win. So this is going to be a really important video, so check it out, and the link to this resource will be somewhere in the description. So first point of call, we obviously need to launch our ads, right? Because we can't optimize anything if we haven't launched the ads. Now, when we do some form of lead gen for, say, booked calls, it's not going to be as black and white as what e-commerce is. For e-com, we say you want to spend your average order value. With your lead gen business, what I would highly recommend you do is establish a realistic target cost per result goal. And I cannot stress the importance of making this realistic. What I would say, depending on sort of business to business and depending on the funnel, is if you have like a lead magnet before and then you push people to book a call, you want to be getting leads in for sort of below $10. And if you're sort of pushing calls, you want like a booking cost of between sort of $40 to $50, but obviously it is very dependent. Now, to establish your target cost per result goal, what I would highly recommend you do is go through the account history, see what's like an average and realistic number. And as I mentioned, this is going to be incredibly important, because if you set your target cost per result too low, you're going to be killing ads too soon to give them a fair chance. If you set it too high, you're just going to overspend on ads. So what you essentially want to do for that first initial launch of an ad is, if the ad spend is greater than your target cost per result and you have less than one result, so essentially you have 0 results, you want to kill the ad or ad set, identify the bottleneck, iterate, and then launch the ad again. Now, if it hasn't done this, so if it hasn't spent your target cost per result, or it's got purchases, then you want, or it's got leads or booked calls, then you want to maintain the budget. Now, what I will then do is let that ad spend 2 times my target cost per result, and I'll be looking for more than 2 results. So if it has less, if it spent my 2 times my target cost per result and it's got less than 2 results, I will kill the ad set, identify bottleneck, and iterate and launch ads. If we answer no to that, then again, I will maintain ad set budget and I will work on my lead nurturing system if applicable here. Now, the next one is going to be to let it spend sort of 3 times your target cost per result goal. If you've got less than 3 results at that time, kill the ad set, identify bottlenecks, and iterate. If we answer no to that, I will always ask myself the question, what are the leads qualified? Are my conversions, what are the calls like? What's my show up rate percentage? What's my close rate percentage? If we can honestly answer that the quality is good, then I would scale up by 20%. If we answer no to that after working on our lead nurturing sequence, I would kill the ad, because that tells me that we're not qualifying the audience enough, telling them who this is for, who this isn't for. So I will kill that ad set, iterate, and retest. So I hope that makes sense. Any questions, any concerns, please let me know.